Now, to discuss the impact of the ongoing violence and the risks involved, we have Teresa Ongaro, the UNHCR spokesperson for the Horn of Africa and the Great Lakes region, in studio with us. Teresa, thank you very much for joining us. So this renewed unrest in South Sudan is raising concerns internationally. How is it likely to affect the flow of refugees from that country?
If these events are reminiscent of the events of December 2013, which led to the outflow as of today of 860,000 refugees and 2 million people internally displaced. The events are troubling insofar as they affect mostly the civilians of South Sudan. We've seen close to 10,000 people seek refuge in the UN bases in Juba. And we're concerned that it could lead to outflows of South Sudanese citizens into neighboring countries. Currently, we have South Sudanese refugees in all of its neighboring countries, including Kenya.
So what kind of humanitarian assistance may be required for those fleeing the violence?
The first thing we're asking for is safe access. If people would like to seek refuge either in the UN bases or across the border in a neighboring country, we're calling for the fighting forces to allow them safe access and calling on the countries of asylum to continue to keep their borders open, which they've done since the crisis in South Sudan began. Once refugees arrive in the countries of asylum, the priority is to get them away from the border, to stabilize them. Often you'll find that children have become malnourished, you have pregnant women among them, so you have to assist them to bring them to a place of safety, start providing them food, medicine, giving them shelter, which has, as I say, has been done already for 860,000 refugees, and we're concerned that we could see more outflows.
And with this concern, is the UNHCR financially able to cater for their needs, or are there funding gaps?
There are serious funding gaps. Currently, we have an appeal with a multi-agency appeal actually for close to $600 million, which has only been funded at 17%. And that's for the existing refugees. So the concern is also that when you have new outflows, this is going to require more funding in a world situation where funding for humanitarian activities is very difficult.
It's quite a grim picture there, Teresa. Thanks very much for joining us. Teresa Ongaro with us here in studio.